Hello everyone, my name is Precious Joy and I am the founder of PurityIsPrecious.com. Purity is Precious is about purity from the inside out and discovering our true authenticity about who we are, what God has called us to be, and just the overall good stuff about healing and deliverance as we walk through our journey and our process. I'm super excited as we are getting ready to close out this year. We literally starting next week have 5 weeks left in this year. And I have 5 different videos that I'm going to be releasing every Wednesday starting next Wednesday on the 29th, November 29th to be exact. And so the first video is going to be called It's Not Me, It's Them. It's Not Me, It's Them is a video where I'm going to be releasing and I'm going to be talking about how always pointing a finger at others and never taking responsibility for ourselves and our actions is a sure way to have our sexual desires untamed, because we will be looking for love. We will be looking for support, for help in the wrong areas. And I will also be discussing how it is a dead giveaway to where you will be struggling financially, in relationships, and just even in your walk with God, because you will never be one that will take responsibility and ownership for your actions. I want to talk to you about how to actually transform that whole type of mindset, that whole type of perspective, and how to stop pointing the finger at others and actually bring the finger towards yourself to bring you to a place of wholeness within, where you will be able to bring yourself to a place of accountability, not only for yourself, but for others. The second thing that I'm going to be talking about is My Hands Are Filthy. That video was scheduled to release on December 6th, and I'm super excited about that one. My Hands Are Filthy is mainly about talking about how we get locked up into pornography, into masturbation, into lust, into fondling, into things that we really have no business doing, and that brings us into a place where we find ourselves broken, yet again, before God, broken before man, broken even within ourselves, and it brings us to a place where we have a lot of shame and we don't know how to properly ask for help. And it brings us to a place of isolation and we feel defeated because now we're totally embarrassed about where we are in our own personal lives. And I'm going to be discussing how to actually get our hands cleansed and cleaned, and how to bring us into a place where we can be made whole from the inside out. I'm also going to touch on whether or not if it's possible to have an instantaneous deliverance. I believe that a lot of times, there have been times, even in my personal life, where I went through the Bible and I grabbed these different scriptures and I felt that they were not working fast enough, or I did not get the results that I thought I should get. However, I knew that that was definitely a fundamental principle that is still true and that still has very good virtue till today. But what do you do when you feel like the Bible is not giving you the scriptures is not working as quickly as you feel like you need for them to do? And how do you manage to keep yourself pure? And how do you fight back even when you feel like scriptures is not working as fast as you need them to? So therefore, I will be discussing that. And I'll be talking about how I was able to get myself to a place of freedom in that area. The third one is going to drop on December 3rd. That one is called Lust Over Purpose. I love that one. That one is going to be one of my favorite subjects to talk about, I can tell already, because lust over purpose is something that I battle with internally myself. I had a good upbringing. I had standards. My parents was God-fearing and things of that nature. And so I was raised to love God, hate sin. And because of that, I found myself where there were times where I wished I was not raised properly, so that I can go out and sin, so that I can, I'm going to be straight blunt, go out and sleep with someone and not have any condemnation. And so I was willing and able and ready to choose lust over purpose. And so I want to talk about that, like what caused those type of desires? Why do we have that type of mindset? Why are we even willing to risk our purpose over lust? And so you definitely don't want to miss that one. That one is going to be one of my favorites, and I'm already burning on the inside concerning that one. And so I want to keep moving forward. The fourth topic that I'm going to be talking about is going to be dropping on December 20th, and that one is called But Masturbation is My Safe Place. I know that topic all too well. It's no secret that I struggle with masturbation probably for at least about a good 10 years. I have no shame concerning it, and I'm super free from it today. And I'm excited about that because this is something that has always been like a long-term struggle of mine. But now I have a good, and I mean a very good time frame between the last time when I fell into masturbation till today. And so I'm going to be talking about how I use masturbation as a crutch. It's no secret. I kept myself. I'm still waiting to be married as far as before I have sex. And so that's not going to change. But I felt like in order for me to last until marriage, masturbation had to be definitely something that was still in the runnings of my life. And so I kept giving it value. I kept giving it a reason to still be there. And I kept giving it a place in my life, which made it stronger and stronger in my life. So I'm going to be discussing how do you get free from that? How do you break those type of mindsets and those different mind frames, and why masturbation is not the right route to remain pure if you're a virgin, or if you're in celibacy, or if you're just trying to figure out what road you want to take with your sexuality. Masturbation is definitely not the answer for that. And so the fifth topic and the last and final one is going to be on December 27th. And this one is called, Is My Purity for Me or for Others? Is my purity for me or for others is something that is extremely huge, because this is what actually brings you to the place of treading the very previous topics that I already gave you. You cannot walk out purity if it's not for you. And you have to understand that. You got to get that mind frame. Your purity strictly has to be for you. Yes, we want to please our mom. Yes, we want to please our dad. Yes, we want to please God. But you will not be successful if you are not one of the foundations of why you're choosing to walk into purity. And so I'm going to be talking about that, because I found myself struggling in that area. It became a place where I was thinking that I was trying to please everyone else. But what about me? What about Precious? What do Precious want? What do Precious desire? And Precious emotions and feelings are true and have value in this situation and in this case. And so that's what I want you to get to understand. And that's where I want for you to bring yourself to a place of understanding that your purity has to be for you and not for others. And so therefore, those are the top 5 topics that we're going to be discussing. I'm super excited about them. I believe that there's going to be a place of wholeness and healing that you all are going to encounter. I'm going to be completely open, vulnerable, transparent. I have no shame in anything at this particular moment in my life. And so I'm going to be definitely releasing to you all everything that I've experienced, everything that I walked through, and my hardships and how I overcame them. So based upon the response rate of select videos, I will do a live Facebook Q&A. If you would like to submit any questions, concerns, or inquiries, you are more than welcome to do so at contactus@purityisprecious.com. We would definitely love to hear from you. Make sure that you like the Facebook page. Go to purityisprecious.com to get acclimated with Purity is Precious if you have no idea what it's about. Also, you can also go to Instagram and follow me there. And make sure you subscribe to Purity is Precious YouTube page, as that's where a lot of the videos will be uploaded so that you can go back and replay them. Once again, I welcome you all and I thank you so much. I appreciate you all for listening and tuning in. I'm super excited about this journey, and we have just now tapped into the meat of what Purity is Precious is all about. We're going to finish out 2017 with a bang, and I'm quite sure that as we finish this out, it's going to actually set the tone for 2018 concerning Purity is Precious. I look forward to ministering to you all, and I will see you all shortly.